Hello and welcome to Drawing Under the Influence. This is Daffyd Wagstaff. With me once again is my AA sponsor, Matthew Scott over Waddingham. If you haven't seen the show before, this is the show where it involves two fun things at the same time: drawing and drinking. Scotto has got a list of things that he's going to suggest for me to draw. I'm going to pick a number. When I do, he's going to tell me what to draw. But before I do, I have to take a drink. And once I do get that thing that I'm supposed to be drawing, I've only got 10 minutes to draw it in. So I better be fast. Ooh. And I have said before in an earlier episode, but tonight I am drinking JD and Coke. Because. So, let's see. If I remember correctly, what was the last one I drew? I suggested?
Cookie War.
Cookie War. Yeah. What numbers have I got left? Screw it, number 11. Let me just drink this.
Okay. For the record, you've got 2, 3, 5.
I've got a lot, haven't I?
Yeah.
Right, I think 7 JDs and Cokes is probably going to be my limit for today.
Okay.
Considering that's 7 JDs and Cokes in like a little over an hour, roughly. So gotta let that all get into my system. And then the crazy will continue. Oh. Why did I ever think this was a good idea in the first place? Oh yeah, because it was amusing.
Because Satan's the other answer. Hail Satan!
Don't hail Satan. Satan's a very naughty person. You should never hail him. Never takes you to the right places either. Taxi cabs are the damned. Right, what number did I suggest a minute ago? Or didn't I?
Which one?
Let's go number 11.
11?
Yeah.
How does it get worded? The giant Emperor Godzilla TF.
Well, you know, I am 1/16th Godzilla. So, you know, I'm going to keep beating that joke fact around until it comes like established on me on a wiki page or something. Talking of which, somebody needs to make a wiki page. It's giant Amphro Godzilla.
Which is funny because you kind of practice the Emperor anyway, but...
Yeah. Give me a second. I actually think I'm going to need some sort of reference for this.
Which version are you going to go with? Are you going to go with any of the Japanese versions with the 1998 American Zilla one? Or the more recent, he needs to get... He's not fat, he's big boned.
Well, we'll just have to see, won't we?
thing I find hilarious was that they actually made an animated TV series based off that Godzilla movie, the 1998 one. Because of course.
Yes, because of course. That I actually remember that one. The
Apparently it was a decent show.
Okay, I am ready. So, have you got the timer set?
Yes.
Right, ready? And
Yep.
begin.
Actually, saying on Godzilla, for those people who are unaware, they released a Godzilla game on the PlayStation 4. Well, it's actually based off the Japanese one. It's one that's at least now released in America. I don't know if it's released elsewhere. Let me just tell you about this game in simple terms. Do not buy. It's bad.
It bad.
Basically, the type of graphics you're seeing is look bad for PlayStation 1. It also has terrible English voice work. Really terrible. It also has very lazy work done for it. For instance, basically, they keep like an example of the laziness is that they'll use term. They describe when you destroy submarines, which is what you've got to do in the mission. They describe them as generators, and the voice work calls them generators. They're submarines. Why do the generators come in there? Because apparently it's a thing where there's these generators that if Godzilla destroys them, Godzilla has power to destroy.
Because
How else would Godzilla destroy things in the game? Also, he hits invisible walls. And apparently the amount of time it takes to actually complete the story, there is a story, is less than an hour. This is a full price game. There is also an online component, which is kind of meant to be the main thing that drives the game, where the only way to play is if you've actually played the game for a few hours. And then and by that stage, you apparently have unlocked things and you can curb stop anyone. It's a one-hit type kill for anything. Yeah, it's bad.
that'll do.
Well, hit me up in after experience to basically work out on that. Whatever you're thinking with those, if you want to try something like that, Jeff.
Sorry, what? Sorry. Are you having conversations behind my back, or are you talking to somebody else? Right. Oh, you're talking to sorry, I was so caught up in drawing Godzilla that.
And there's probably someone going to in the comments going, it's not Godzilla, it's Gorilla. Gorilla. Not Gorilla.
Gojira.
Thank you. Let them fight. Only line from that recent Godzilla movie I'm going to actually drop a tear into, remember. Because you had Bryan Cranston in the movie, and you killed him within the first third of the movie. Your main English actor, and you did fuck all with him. Screw you, movie.
Well, here's the thing, lass. This is to lass who's said she wants some mermaid images done. Here's the thing: if I don't select the one for if I for some reason don't select the number which is Scotto's arbitrarily assigned to be the mermaid one, um, we might end up with a show without mermaids in it.
Other than the one you did as a
Other than the one I did as a kind of like an intermission sort of thing.
This has come from the fact that there's currently 12 suggestions that people have. 2 of them are carryovers from last stream which weren't actually used. I rejected one of them because it kind of worked. Someone else came up with a better play for it this time. And basically, yeah, so that's how we play it. There's a lot of suggestions. I don't have any of my own ideas to put into these. So yeah, that's how it works. He picks his numbers. More numbers actually kind of makes it more interesting apparently for kids. Don't worry, you'll find out when it happens when bonus round happens.
When bonus round happens, and it probably will at some point.
A lot.
What's my time on this one?
Your time is... Oh shit, I never start the clock. 5 minutes. 35.
5:35.
Did you know you could have gone for a better pose? Name me that kick.
I don't care.
It's his best attack. He basically throws himself up into the air, slides along the ground on his tail, and then kicks people. Which, that Godzilla game is not actually in that game. And, oh yeah, with that Godzilla game, one of the best features for the game is if you actually, once you, as a reward for completing sections and doing things, you get models that you can pose and take pictures of. In-game models.
Okay.
The idea is that you build a panorama that's basically meant to show Godzilla attacking something and whatever is happening in it. In a very small area to showcase off things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
Bad game. Bad game. Do you know that the word Gojira, which is what they use in Japan, is actually a portmanteau, I believe that's the term for it, of two particular things. It's something in whale, because I know Jira means whale. Somebody look into that for me.
Nah, someone else do it.
And feel free to steal my viewers.
Touch my sunshine.
What's my time looking at the moment, sir?
Wait for it. It is 8 minutes.
Don't not want to do that.
I'm just looking at what some pictures people put up there, that's why I'm not making any comments.
That's fine, that's fine.
Wow, the idiocy of the internet.
Internet is full of idiots. I have noticed this.
Also, strangeness
Also,
and
Australians.
bizarreness. No, strangeness and bizarreness. I think almost got to say bananas because yes, that's also a thing called internet nowadays. That's how they measure things. Bananas. Also, 9 minutes, 45.
9:45. Right, I will just get this all squared away, and we'll say that that's it. Oh, right.
Having a laugh, someone found is Food Lion. Is that a brand in England?
Is what? Sorry,
Food Lion.
I can't understand you at the moment.
Food Lion.
Food line
Is that a brand in England?
doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
American.
I might need to take a short break after I do this particular one image, just to reasons. Okay. Here we go. No, do not do this to me. My screen keeps cutting out for some bizarre reason. Squatto, I need a number. 2.
You gonna do 2?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Bonus round.
No. This is one that came from PG Wonder.
Right. Okay.
Is there any political events happening in England at the moment with Dave Cameron?
Not that I can think of.
Because this is practically a political cartoon.
Okay. Political cartoon. Right,
Oh, he's already got the stuff that's sort of like whatever you want to throw in reference-wise to things that are happening.
News. Let me just have a quick look. Right, okay, hang on. There's David Cameron. David Cameron enjoys a holiday beer as Eurotunnel threatens to sue UK over Calais crisis. So,
Sure, whatever. Go with that.
go with that one. Because
The other one,
immigration. Because immigration.
well, the other one is well, actually, immigration kind of works in funny enough with the other person involved, Tony Abbott.
Right, okay, I'm just going to do this straight off the bat. Have you got the timer set up?
Yeah.
Okay.
The full details, actually, let me describe it to you.
One second. Sorry, I just, yeah. Okay, ready? Have you got the timer set up?
Yes.
And go.
The full details are five-legged cowgirl Dave Cameron, five-legged cowgirl Dave Cameron, going on about an issue while Tony Abbott is on a wind farm, complaining about the wind cancer as whatever form you want.
Right, I'm not going to do that for reasons of too complicated, did not read.
And you're going against what T.G. Wonder had actually suggested. And yes, he actually did suggest that.
This one's gonna.
Oh yeah.
I don't do political cartoons. Sorry, this is weird for me.
Yeah, the kind of big point is the simple fact that it's the suggestion using actual real life figures to mess with and to mess with you. Wolf? Oh, sorry, Zeph. Warm up idea. Vixen's drinking.
Yeah. Please don't talk to me about drinking anymore at the moment. I really do not need. It's that point of the day. Sorry. Flip flops.
Okay, interesting thing you doesn't know that. Singapore is the only country in the world that gained its independence against its own will.
Okay. Sorry if I've gone a bit quiet at the moment. The music seems to have stopped, and we've run into a bit of a situation where I need to get this done quickly because I actually need a break. There is a natural consequence of drinking too much liquid. I've just run into it. Well, not just run into it. It's about to run into me if I'm not quick on this one. So.
You'll get your revenge on him.
So this one is actually, I'm trying to draw it as fast as possible so that the show is actually probably going to be under this time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be relatively fast because we've got most of them.
That is going to be the most laid back pose I've ever drawn of David Cameron.
We're getting the cat girl. Sorry, the cowgirl.
Well, the cowgirl is going to represent the Eurotunnel, and the beer David Cameron is drinking represents beer.
It represents the tears of the working class.
No, David Cameron isn't like that. He's sort of a... How does one describe David Cameron, really, without being insulting at all? And I'm trying to be
He's a
nice.
politician who can take it.
He's a politician.
If a politician can't take
I'm just
people
freehand
making fun-
drawing this now. This is how desperate I'm getting. Oh no, I did not want to do that. Did not want to do that. There we go. Right, time
is 5:40.
Okay. Sorry, I can't see the chat at the moment, so if people are talking to me, I will reply in a second or two. and we will get some music up on the next episode. Yes, I'm aware that all my flesh tones look vaguely the same, so
And 6:45.
6:45. Good. Wearing a blue tie because conservative.
Yep.
Brown hair because brown hair.
Oh, ISIL's trying to act like they're important again. They're threatening to kill the Queen. During VJ heyday.
Oh, what? Nobody threatens my queen and gets away with it.
Basically, the Queen said that, bitch, please, I survived the Nazis. And she did. She was a mechanic then, too. That part in the movie, The Queen, where the Queen actually cites the actual reason, the problem with the vehicle, her Jeep that she was driving, that's accurate.
Yep. I may take fun of my politicians. I may amuse myself by drawing funny images, but there's one thing I won't do, and that's make a funny image of the Queen. Unless I find it amusing. Right, Squad, I'm going to have to call it there, okay? What's the time, please?
The 8. You haven't even reached 8:30.
Well, that's lucky then. So, this has been Daffyd Killerfish Wagstaff. I've been with Matthew Scotto Waddingham, who's been telling me what to do and what to draw. We will see you next time on Drawing Under the Influence. If you have anything to suggest, drawingundertheinfluence@gmail.com.